fake news has been around for a very, very long time. I want to take you on a journey through it. I want to show you how it's not new, where it is, and what we can do about it. Let's have a look at 1989. We're not talking about the internet here, but in 1989, the Sun newspaper ran a headline about what had happened at Hillsborough. Now, 4 days beforehand, lots of football fans got crushed at a football match at Hillsborough. 97 people died. They passed bodies down onto the pitch, and they gave medical treatment. It was an appalling day. 4 days later, the Sun ran a headline, "The Truth," and then it printed lies. It printed lies about what the Liverpool fans had been doing on that day. It talked about them looting the bodies. Despicable, horrific lies. It was fake news. I mean, that newspaper sold lots and lots and lots of copies, but it's fake news. Completely made up. If you go to Liverpool now, or if you're in Liverpool now, you cannot buy the Sun there. They still will not touch the Sun. Nowhere sells it, no one buys it because of this fake news. But fake news goes back further than that. I mean, it goes back past the 80s. Of course it does. The line always used to be, don't believe everything you read in the papers, because there was so much fake news about. They didn't call it fake news. And now we've got the internet. You've heard of it. The internet gives everybody a voice and everyone a say. So you don't have to be an awful human to share terrible fake news stories. You can just sit at home and make it up. Go on, give it a try. Get on the old Twitter, make something up. No, not that. Like, apart from you not being very nice, like the Sun had real consequences. Like, it lost all its Liverpool thing. Everyone had to apologise again and again and again and again and again. It's a bad look for the Sun. But if you just make something up online, no one cares. You say it was a joke afterwards. Everyone's got that voice. I run civil politics, so we've got 1.2 million social media followers who trust us, who I hope, trust what we say at SP. And that's something that we've earned, because when we first started off, when it was just me at my ex-wife's house in a shed there, tapping away at my desk, there's no reason to trust me. But I carried on, and over time, of honesty. And listen, we make mistakes. Fake news isn't about making mistakes. I can make a mistake, but then I will correct the mistake and I'll apologise, and what will be will be. Over time, we have proven, we've got thousands and thousands and thousands of posts. You can go through them all and see, I think our values and our consistency and our commitment to the truth is evident through them. But there are pages who look very similar to us. I'm not saying they copied us. Of course, I'm not saying they copied us, but they look really similar. They copied. I'm not saying it. Who are campaigning websites? They're left-wing. That's another way of doing fake news, is to pretend to be one thing and actually another. It's all out there. We are swimming in this sea, and there is nobody coming to save us. Nobody's coming to save you, because the government can't do anything, because we have freedom of speech. You can say what you like. You are free to say whatever you want on the internet, as long as it's not, hate speech or, because there's a lot of fuss talk spoken about this. A lot of the people are like, oh, I can't say anything anymore. And I understand that freedom of speech is important, but don't be horrid. Don't go on the internet just to be horrid about somebody else. But because of that freedom of speech, nobody is coming to save you. You have to do it for yourself. And maybe for you that's fine, but nobody's coming to save your niece or your nephew or your children, or listen, I don't know your family arrangements. Don't look at me like that. We have to prepare ourselves to deal with these things ourselves. How are we going to do it? A couple of years ago, I nearly died of sepsis. I now do some work with the sepsis research charity, and the question they always want to push is, could it be sepsis? If you're feeling a bit poorly, ask the question, could it be sepsis? So that you can go, oh no, do you know what? It's not sepsis. But if it could be, then you want to get it checked out. Could it be? It's a wonderful question. It does want lots of things. When it comes to fake news, we can ask the question, could this be untrue? Could it be untrue? That's all you need to ask. Everything you see, could this be untrue? And sometimes you see it and go, oh, maybe, and then you just have a quick look across. You know, oh, the BBC have told me that we're going to build a third runway. Sounds like something Rachel Reeves might say. Keir Starmer seems less likely, because I'm sure that a couple of years ago he said it was a bad idea. Huh, is the BBC lying to me? I'll just pop over to Sky News. Oh no, they also agree that Keir Starmer's changed his mind about the third runway at Heathrow. It's not untrue. We can see this. It's corroborated. Could it be untrue? If someone says something horrible about somebody else, is that fact? Or is that just them mouthing off because they're cross? Could it be untrue? Could it be made up? Could it be lies? Ask yourself that question. Get other people to ask themselves that question when they're reading things online. Could it be untrue? Thanks for sticking around. It's been lovely to chat to you. Or has it been lovely? Could that be untrue? Could I have fooled you with my fake words? Ha ha ha! See you later, losers.